What's going on, dope heads? Y'all ready to go on another magic comic book ride? Today we're going to talk about two things: my favorite artist and my favorite comic book series, Precode horror. And my favorite artist, there's three of them I love. They're heads above everybody else. I love Bernie Wrightson, I love L.B. Cole, and I love Maurice Whitman. Maurice Whitman is the one that most people don't know, and he's my absolute favorite. You know, you got L.B. Cole. He's known for his color palette. You got Bernie Cole. You got Bernie Wrightson, which is known for his great detail and drawing monsters like Frankenstein and werewolves and stuff like that. And then you got my man Maurice Whitman. He was born in 1922 and died in 1983 when I was 6 years old. So a lot of people don't know about him, but he drew a lot of stuff for Fiction House, like Jungle Comics, Jumbo Comics, Fight Comics, Ghost Comics, Planet Comics, all that kind of stuff. If it was Fiction House, there's a good chance that Maurice Whitman drew it. And what he's known for is, there's a lot of people like, Matt Baker that can draw beautiful women. And there's other people like Bernie Wrightson that can draw detailed monsters. But the thing that my man Maurice Whitman did so well is he combined the two. He could draw beautiful good girl art, and he could draw detailed horror. And he was the greatest at it. And that's why I love Ghost Comics. Ghost Comics is my favorite Precode horror series of all time. There's 11 books. Yeah, I know there's more because Charlton bought them. But we don't talk about Charlton. We talk about the 11 Fiction House books because they're so much better. And they're amazing and beautiful. And of those 11, I have the top 4. And when I say the top 4, that is my opinion. But they're also the 4 probably most expensive. So most people probably agree with me that these are the most 4 desirable. Every year I try to pick up one here or there. There's none I really want anymore. But these 4 were always on my top 10 list. And I have all 4 now. And they're 4 of my favorite Precode horror books I have in my collection. They're all Maurice Whitman. They're all beautiful. So ain't nothing to do but to do it to it. So let's get to looking. So the very first one is Ghost 1. And this, as you can see, you got the good girl art. You got the very detailed, swirly, dreamlike state. You got this detailed monster. And it looks like he's made of clouds, maybe. And you can see his teeth. You can see the graveyard back here with the tombstones. The beautiful art. This is a 5.0 from 1951. And that's the thing. These things were out from 1951 to 1954. There's 11 of them. This is Ghost number 1. Beautiful, beautiful book. And all these are Maurice Whitman drawings. Here is Ghost number 2. You can see it's a beautiful book. You got this beautiful girl waking up from a dream. And in the shadows back here, you got this figure. It's a beautiful book. This is a 2.5 from 1952. Very beautiful book. And this right here looks a lot better in real life. It really pops. Great book. This is issue number 2. My favorite in the whole series. This book I tried for my longest time to find. I finally found a private collector with one. I had to friend him and talk to him for days and convince him to sell me this book. He did not want to let it go, but it is Ghost 4 and a 6.5. This is my favorite book of the bunch. This picture is crazy because you got the good girl art. You got the detailed monsters, or the detailed demons if you look at them real close. And this girl is contemplating suicide. And as you can see, all the demons are pointing down, telling her to do it. They're all telling her to jump. And if you look, he's got a very good technique of drawing. The girl looks innocent. She looks gullible. She looks pure. she just looks young and perfect skin, and she's confused, and the demons are telling her to jump. So, and the book is like this, but if you angle it the way that the picture is shown, with the base of the house being this way, she's already fallen. So she is actually fallen off of the house. So you're witnessing somebody with some kind of mental illness that is jumping off and committing suicide. And this is 1952, and any kid could have brought this home from the store with I don't know, a Baby Ruth and an RC Cola for underneath 50 cents. So, beautiful book. My absolute favorite of the bunch. And it's a 6.5. And the last ghost book we'll be looking at today is number 6. This, a lot of people would tell you, is the belle of the ball. This one, I spent more money on this Precode horror book than I have any Precode horror book I have in my collection. I'm not going to tell you how much I spent, but it was more than I wanted to for not a real good grade. This one's a lot more desirable than the others for some reason. People love this, I guess because of the bondage. But you got this beautiful blonde tied up. You got this detailed hunchback dude. You got somebody else coming up in the attic trying to save her life. The sleepers in the crypt. And like I said, Maurice Whitman had a beautiful style to him. Y'all need to go and do some research and buy yourself some Maurice Whitman books. He has beautiful books. He's an amazing artist. Nothing to really be silly about today, but I hope you enjoyed looking at these ghost comics with me. I love them. Some of the greatest Precode horror ever made, in my opinion. So, until the next time, we are under 8 minutes. If you like what you see, check the like button. Subscribe down below. Leave a comment. Tell me which book you like the best. Tell me if you like Maurice Whitman. Tell me what artists you do like. Like I said, I also like Bernie Wrightson and L.B. Cole. But who don't like those two? Hell, leave me some underrated artists that you might like. But until the next time, I will see you again beneath a blackened sky.